Good morning. It's usually Stretch on the Beach on Sunday morning, and I take people through stretches to help and assist their sort of injuries and just help them release their body and any pent-up tensions from over the week or whatever's going on in life. Hope you can hear me. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me from my mat, so I'll try to keep the talking to a minimum. So what my aim here is to do is just it's a little bit more than 5 minutes today, but I just want to run you through probably 6 different poses. And all I want to focus on today is the contrast between tension and surrender. So getting the strength and then surrendering. So I'll go through just a little bit of a warm-up thing that I get people to do, and then take you through some poses to release your hips and shoulders, because you might be at home, you might be a little bit sitting down a little bit more, or just shuffling around, bending over, doing your picking up toys with kids, all of that, and then also being on your phone checking for updates and things, to keep yourself updated on what's going on in the world. So I'll do some hips and shoulder releases for that kind of stuff for you. Anyway, I'll get started. So the first thing, so we go for the warm-up moves. So I'll show you from the front. So knees together, and we're sitting down into an intense pose. So from the side it looks like this. Shoulder blades are down and back, hips push back, knees squeeze together, big toes squeeze together, heels squeeze together, and then you forward fold. Inhale up. 3 breaths in each pose. And exhale to forward fold. To release the front of the hip, taking a long stride back and dropping down into your lunge. So the hip flexors here will get a nice stretch. Press the top of your foot down into the sand, top of the kneecap into the sand, and check that your knee is over ankle. Dropping down, releasing, and then tuck your back foot into the sand and push back. So we're lengthening the hamstrings here. And then knee down, head up. If it feels good, come up. And if you're feeling ready, and changing sides. So step in, step back. Using our breath to move our body. If you're ready, reaching up. Stepping in for change. So now, that's a release for your hips. And now releasing through your shoulders. So we'll warm up through your shoulders and through our back extension and flexion, and then we'll go into the deeper shoulder stretches. Can you still hear me? The beach is really loud. Okay. So for shoulders, can you see me? I'll come up closer. For shoulders, okay. So we're in our plank position. We're coming down. First one, knees down first, and then up. Squeezing butt, lifting chest through arms. Keep the tongue on the roof of your mouth. And if you're feeling comfortable to look up, look up. And then come back to down dog. Plank and up dog, and then back to down dog. To plank, dropping down to up dog. So squeeze your shoulder blades down and back as well. And then exhale to up dog, down dog. So shoulders should feel a bit warmer now. Oh, we're going to start to stretch them. So, broad shoulders, give them a little release. Fingertips out to the side. Take one ear to shoulder to stretch down the traps. And then breathe in to come up to center and exhale slowly to the other side. Keeping the fingertips reaching out and down. And breathe up to the middle and over to the other side. Just taking it easy, taking it with your breathing. And the waves are a beautiful reminder of your breath. So opening the chest and shoulders, interlace the fingers behind you, pressing the palms together, and then down and back. So you can sit and do that, pressing the knuckles down into the floor. And then the opposite. So push forward. The chin comes into chest, and you're trying to open up the space between the shoulder blades as much as possible. Opposite. And then just check your mobility in your shoulders by doing the clasp. So fingertips sliding up your back, and then the opposite hand slides down to and then the other arm. And that's just a really quick session of stretching that you can do at home. So remember those opposites: find the strength, find the surrender, find the strength, find the surrender. You only have to do them 3 to 5 times, and it will just get the blood flowing and the opposites happening. The recovery poses with the head below the heart line will refresh that blood around your brain. You'll feel good. You'll get a sense of it's okay, and that's what we need in this day and age. All right, I hope this helped you. Do your breathing practices at the end, and have a great Sunday, my friends. Thank you for joining me. Bye.